Aputsa, 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 Aputsa. Tell me a story, Aputsa. Tell me a story.
Come, my child, and let me tell you about the lives of our Naga forefathers. They were strong and resilient, deeply connected to their land and culture. In those days, your great grandmothers would wake up early and head to the streams with baskets and bamboos. They'd fetch water for the day, balancing on their backs with grace and strength. Our forefathers were skilled hunters, my boy. They'd venture into the dense forests using spears and bows to track and capture animals for food, ensuring we had sustenance. And when the women came back, they'd pound rice with wooden pestles. It was hard work, but it provided us with our daily meals. After pounding the rice, they used winnowing shafts to separate the chaff from the rice. The wind would carry away the chaff, leaving behind the precious grains. And my children, they had fun playing traditional games with sticks and stones and what nature provided. It wasn't just games, it was a way for them to learn and bond. The children played five stones, spinning tops made from wood, traditional asukari made of wood, and many more games. Your great grandfathers weren't just hunters, they were farmers too. They cared for the fields, cultivating crops that kept our bellies full and our communities strong. Your great-grandfathers were skilled in crafting tools from the materials around them. They made everything from spears for hunting to tools for farming. It was a craft passed down through generations. In addition to tools, they were excellent basket weavers. They created beautiful and functional baskets for various purposes, like carrying harvested crops or storing essential items and fetching water. My child, let me tell you about the women, my child, who were the backbone of our community. In the quiet moments, they would find spinning yarn with deft fingers, creating threads that wove the fabric of our lives. With intricate looms, our skilled women would weave vibrant patterns and stories into the fabric. These woven creations weren't just clothing, they were a testament to our identity and the rich tapestry of our Naga heritage. The rhythmic sounds of the looms echoed through the village, a melody that celebrated the creativity and strength of our women. Their artistry added color to our existence, connecting us to a legacy that spans generations. My child, as the sun set, we would gather around the fireside. Stories were shared, wisdom passed down, and our culture and traditions were preserved. It was a time for connection and reflection. Now you see, my dear grandson, our Naga forefathers led lives filled with hard work, respect for nature, and a deep sense of community. It's essential that we remember and honor these traditions, for they have shaped who we are today. As you listen to these stories, my child, remember that this is not just a glimpse into the past. It's a reflection of how our ancestors lived their daily lives. Today, I want you to take on a journey that will reveal the bravery, hard work, and resilience that defined our forefathers. In our modern times, it's easy to overlook the lessons imbedded in the threads woven by our women, the colors that represent the diversity of our community. We have, in some ways, become a bit lazy, detached from the deep connections that once fueled our people. But my child, fear not. Today, I will show you the vibrant threads of our songs and dances, the spellbinding stories that echo through time. You need to witness the vivid tapestry of our heritage, feel the pulse of our ancestors, and understand the legacy they left behind. It's time to reconnect, to go back to our roots, and rediscover the strength and wisdom that flows in our veins. Through this journey, you will see the beauty of our cultural tapestry, and I hope it inspires you to carry forward the saga of our Naga legacy. Thank you all.